Dreamscape. It stars Dennis Quaid as a psychic and Eddie Albert as the President of the United States, haunted by nightmares of a nuclear disaster.
It takes place at a dream research center, and it's about people who are working in dream research. And it's a story about a guy who has the psychic abilities to be able to go into, to project himself into your dreams.
Well, see, I think we all have psychic abilities. Everybody does. I think it's like athletic ability. That some athletes are just naturally talented and born with it, but it can also be developed. And everybody's had it, like, yeah, I knew you were going to call, or I had a feeling you were going to be there. Or we all have feelings and things like this. It's really learning to trust all that. And I don't want to sound like I'm getting into hocus pocus either or anything like that. But I believe it's an ability that we all have.
What really attracted me was the business that people who dream that they die actually do die in their dreams. Because I had seen something like that in the Philippine Islands some years ago, where about 20 young men, they'd start screaming in the middle of the night, and before anybody could do anything about it, they were dead.
To create Albert's recurring deadly nightmare, sets were reconstructed on a soundstage to match sets that had been built on location. Like artists creating a modern sculpture, these craftspeople work on twisting metal into a vision of a city devastated by a nuclear bomb. While the construction of full-size sets helps to make the president's nightmare seem real, the creation of this dream doesn't stop here. Pete Coran must shoot a miniaturized version of the devastated city, add to it the sky, and superimpose it all onto this blue screen. All this is done in a photographic laboratory after the scene has been shot in front of this screen and edited.
Usually I'm brought in post-production when all the mistakes have been made. So this time they brought me in at the beginning so I could make my own mistakes and I could fix them.
If I ever come back to be another, I'd like to come back as one of these artists in the studio that construct things and invent things and make them work.